The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. The local housing market has been on the move lately, and our local real estate experts have the current market dynamics for buyers and sellers. I'm joined by Josh Green, president of Eastern Title and Settlement, along with Senior Loan Officer Carrie Reel of the Mortgage Link, who has the mortgage deal of the day. Carrie, what is that mortgage deal of the day?
Yeah, I don't know, this time of year, 9/11 and stuff, it always takes me back to our first responders and those that stepped up and helped. So we want to focus something on veterans. So we're doing a VA 30-year fixed rate mortgage at 5.75% with 1 7/8 points with an APR of 5.955. It's for a purchase, it's for a refinance, for loan amounts between $200,000 and $750,000. So give us a call. You've got some credit score requirements on there, but love to talk to you about your mortgages and help you out with that. We've also got a QR code up there for any of the viewers that are out there that want to know the value of their home. Go ahead and link up to that, and it'll give you a free analysis of your property, and you can reach out to me if you got any questions on that. We just want to keep you up to date with how much equity you have and what your values are and stuff.
Yeah, excellent. Well, and Carrie, just speaking of that mortgage deal of the day, why is it, kind of important or good for people to take advantage of right now?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that are interested in moving. They're being relocated from different areas and stuff of that nature. So we just want to keep people abreast of where rates are. Interest rates have been a topic of concern for quite some time. So we just always bring into light, what current rates are. 5.75, less than 6%. That's a phenomenal interest rate, especially for veterans.
Yeah, especially, and very, very good information to share with everybody. And Josh, the markets, it changes, and people want to know, should I want to buy right now, but is it a good time? Should I just rent?
Well, it's always a good time to buy, but right now, what we're finding is that there's a lot of land for sale, and there's a lot of fraud going on. So people are taking land that's free and clear and then pretending to be the owner and trying to list it and sell it. And we have people that are buying land to build houses because there is such a limited supply. So you're finding that these people are finding little patches of land that may or may not be buildable and then selling them to people, and then after they settle, they're like, this was a storm drain for an HOA, and we're like, yeah, the guy bought it in a tax sale and he just sold it to you. It's not worth anything, and you didn't do your due diligence.
Right.
So, when you're getting ready to buy a house or a piece of land, always go and find out more about it. Go look at it, go walk the land, go walk, look at the house. Make sure it's what you really want.
Yeah, gosh,
Yeah,
it's unbelievable that people can get away with doing that. I guess something's missing in terms of that due diligence.
Well, things are getting really tough, in the market. There's low inventory and people are getting desperate to try to find something, and finding a piece of land, they have now found a niche that they can put land up for sale and people don't know, and they do it virtually, and then they sell you the land. They never owned it, or it wasn't for what it was meant to be used for.
Got it.
It's a great reason why you should, always work with a good realtor who's, knowledgeable about the area, that knows about specific lots. Dealing with Josh, you can do a title search up front to make certain that there's, some additional information on there. You can go to the county, you can check records, you can make sure it is buildable. Sometimes people in the past have even tried to, get permits, and you'll see that those have been denied and stuff like that. So you definitely have to work with folks that are going to help raise questions. They're going to help protect you.
Absolutely.
But you'd asked, is it better to rent compared to buy? Rents are continuing to, escalate. They're up again 15% this year. We always say, do you want to pay 100% in interest by renting and helping you pay for your landlord stuff, or do you want to purchase?
Right.
Homes are still appreciating over 5%, and they're going to continue to appreciate because we've got such a low inventory, we've got competition.
Got it.
So when you're out there trying to purchase a property, get all your ducks in a row, get fully approved for a mortgage, work with your realtor, go see your properties first, go over all the numbers up front.
Great information.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. This is very, very helpful. The deal of the day is back on the screen, and for more information, call 833-MTG-LINK or visit the mtglink.com. Also, be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market.